first of all, we do have to remember the formula. We just said it a moment ago. Y minus y1 equals m, parentheses, x minus x1. Let's remember what all the pieces mean. The most obvious to us, or at least the most familiar to us, is m. That number is the slope. So it's very easy for us to say the slope is 3 over 2. So that one's probably the easiest one for us to see. The point that it goes through, though, this will be an ordered pair, x comma y. This is where we have to remember it is the x1 and the y1 from our formula. And make sure when you write a point, it is x first, then y. Even though in the formula, y ended up showing up first, you have to remember to put them in the right order when you write what point this is. If you switch the order, it's a completely different point. Here's the tricky part. The formula says minus, but in the equation they gave me it says plus. So it's not actually supposed to be 6 here. What should it be? Means that it was a negative 6, because if I plugged a negative 6 into this formula, the minus sign would turn it into a plus 6. So having a plus sign there is telling me that I must have been plugging in a negative. The other one is a little more straightforward. There's a minus sign in the formula, there's a minus sign in the equation, so I only care about the number, which is 4. So those are the two pieces of information that this equation gave me. If I wanted to graph this, I would say, let's start at this point. We go left 6, up 4, and make a dot. And then we would use the slope to go up 3 over 2, up 3 over 2, connect our dots, and we would have our line. This is a great way of writing lines when your y-intercept is not a whole number. If the y-intercept was something like 3/5, we're not going to be able to graph that accurately. But we can accurately graph this one point, so it makes it a lot easier for us to find when things are not whole numbers.